Alright, yeah, so this is not okay. I just made this tiny little battery thing, and it's barely filled up, as you can see, with the crystal medium, but it's crystallized some. And I just got 4 watts out of it. And the thing about these solid state crystal batteries is that they don't have a lot of wattage, a lot of amperage coming out of them. And people can correct me on this because I'm not an electrical engineering expert by any means, but I'm going to put you guys here in the level of the battery. And I got this voltmeter set on amps, see, and it's in the 10 fraction decimal, and I can get up to 4 amps and definitely over 1 amp, sometimes 3 on it. And it's really surprising because this tiny little thing compared to other solid state crystal batteries puts out a good amount of voltage, like half a volt. My other one, which is bigger, see, 0.4, 0.5, sometimes 0.68 is the highest I've gotten from it, and it's not even full. But my other one here is 6 years old, and this one I can get 1.5 volts out of it. As you can see here on the voltmeter, if I can get that. See, 1.5 or 1.2 earlier in the day, but at noon I can get 1.5, 1.6, and there's a reason for that. But basically, it never loses voltage, and the current in this is, I can go back to amps, in this big one, this older one, and age doesn't really matter for voltage, but for current it might, and I haven't tested that yet. But see, the current is low. It's only peaks at about 0.07 right now and 0.20 at noon. So that's that. The solid state batteries powered by, or not powered by, but they're basically collectors of atmospheric electricity, and magnesium cathode is what draws in the fields of force, the ether, primary solar rays, whatever, gravity, and it's stored in the lattice of this crystal in between the anode, which is the copper, and it's just a little copper shell, see, and this one I didn't even use a magnesium cathode. I used this piece of alloy of aluminum, which is actually corroding, and something is coming out of it. I don't know if it's zinc or something is coming out of it, and it's corroding the copper. If I can get that on there, light there, yeah, there you go. But it's just a really interesting thing because these don't use any harsh chemicals, and they produce a lot of voltage and wattage, so they're completely usable for household lighting and everything like that. So why are these not popularized? Mainly because of the fact that people only use borax as the crystal, and this one uses strictly magnesium sulfate, but also silica. And I'm thinking, since most of the magnesium sulfates either spilled out or didn't crystallize properly, the silica is the key to getting the high current, because it's composed of tiny little crystals, which they have geometry to them, and maybe they could be storing charge in that way. But that's it for this video.